We want to talk through what we do to update the concepts of how we are going to develop a new school in the district. We're here at Kirk Elementary School today.
Having the right amount of space in the classroom to do inclusion and push-in work.
Looking at the way that a building that was built based on standards from 2016 generated in elementary school. You all are the school construction input team, so we are grateful you're here. We're looking to see what folks from Alcott and Smith see in this building that they would love to see in their new buildings, and places where they see stuff and go, well, that doesn't look like it's necessarily a fit for us.
You already have a layout for what you're going to be doing.
These two designs are going to be pretty closely related.
SKIT is an opportunity for us to get input from our staff and our community members who are living and breathing and working in that school that we're going to remodel.
We'll bring a few different options.
By having the SKIT process, we're able to translate our vision for what we want to accomplish with the building with the real world aspects of what those who are going to be using it are going to need for their kids.
So this is a 5-classroom pod cluster.
We are experts at building buildings. We are not experts at doing education.
So that's why I'd like to hear how they're using it. Yep. Okay.
We need the people who are expert at education to come and talk to us to inform what the building is going to be doing. At the end of the day, our customer is the student, the child in the school district. For them to be able to effectively get an education in that building, for the teachers to be able to effectively do their job, we need to know how are you doing your job and what works and what doesn't for you.
I think the flexible learning spaces are exciting. There's a lot of opportunity for teachers to collaborate and gather in different sized groups. There's places for teachers to collaborate and plan outside of the classroom, which is exciting. There are designated spaces that for library and music and PE that are more fine-tuned for the work that we do today.
We got to tour a new school. We spent time looking at spaces, talking about things that really work well, and ideas when we think about a new school for Alcott.
Oh my goodness.
Very nice. It's exciting because the work we're doing with kids is a lot different than it was in the 80s. We think about our inclusionary practices, we think about spaces, how we're interacting, how we're supporting with kids and their needs. It looks a lot different, and I think building designs need to reflect that.
Those older buildings were built to meet the needs of students in the 1970s or the 1980s, and a lot has changed since then, and we want to make sure that our buildings are meeting the needs of our students now and are going to be flexible enough so that as the needs of our kids change and as we learn more about the best ways to educate our kids, that we're going to be able to still use these facilities and maximize their use and make sure that kids are learning and that this lasts for a long time.